the arson situation is, I believe, I mean, there's a lot of speculation here as far as how many people were actually doing it on their own, how many people were set up to do it, how can there be a coordinated effort like this, or they want us to believe that all these independent people by themselves decided to go out and start all these copycat fires at the same time? I think they're doing it to create an answer, to contrive an answer for people who are asking a question they've never asked before. The people in the blue side have never had a question about anything they were told until now. They go, huh, that's interesting. Climate change is crazy, but I've never seen this many fires start at the same time. So they're starting to use their brain. They need to answer that question. Up, turn on the TV. There's the guy getting arrested for arson. There we go. Oh, sorry for questioning you guys. Of course, it's somebody. It's a riffraff person doing it. A homeless person doing this. I'll get back in line. I'm back on the assembly. I'm sorry for asking a question. I think that's what's going on here.
And when you think about it, even when you see those kinds of vulnerable people doing it, if you were a rich person and you wanted to, get something done without it tracing back to you, all you have to do is pay someone like that in cash to go do something. And even if they tell the story about what happened, oh, it's a crazy homeless person. So it's plausible deniability. It gives them cover. So hypothetically speaking, if they wanted to do something like that without it tracing back to them, that could be a way for them to do it.
Well, let's see what happens, because we know there was several arrests, all parts of LA. I'm going to show you guys one of the arrests that I think it occurred because the people in the town got together and they got him arrested. And then you're going to be surprised how this one ended. This was a red flag for us. So this is the original arrest. And I think it's because people participated and they made it kind of like a group thing. So here we go. It is silent here, I believe, in the clip, but you can see so the people are coming together. It's like a citizen's arrest. It's a group effort. They see the guy, they come together. Here we go.
He started the West Hills fire because that was started at a parking lot. He's going to come over here and light up this area.
Oh my gosh. No, this is crazy. I can't even believe it. Because I'm like
a 30-year-old guy,
Crazy. Because I'm like, how does a fire jump literal cities?
I know. I can understand there, but all the way over
exactly.
to West Hills,
that doesn't make any sense. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for letting me know, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we followed up on this one, and they didn't have the guy's name, but we placed it with these are all because they didn't know at the time. We were waiting for the follow-up. This is a massive curveball here. And I don't know if you know what's coming here, Jay, but they let this guy go. This is insane. Watch the explanation. And it's reminding me of a little January 6th infiltration situation. It's reminding me of a little Ray Epps-ish I don't know. That's just my take. Watch this justification why this guy had to be let go.
They responded, they interviewed this suspect. After the interview and additional investigative steps, looking at some additional evidence that was present, they made the determination that there was not enough probable cause to arrest this person on arson or suspicion of arson, and therefore this person was arrested on a felony probation violation. This investigation is ongoing, however, and I'd like to thank those community members that were involved in this and helping us bring this person to our attention, and so we can have an ongoing investigation. The second point I want to talk about.
Wow.
That's
unbelievable.
Crazy to me. Like, there's huge fires going all over LA right now. You catch someone literally trying to start another fire, and you don't have any questions for him. You're just gonna let him right back out there before you even contain the fire. Like, isn't he an immediately direct threat, like, to large amounts of people in LA if they caught him trying to start a fire? Like, how is that not an immediate threat to people? That makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah. So it really, ask the question, what was the whole, I mean, maybe this is a guy they didn't want to have caught, and the neighborhood got together and did it. So then but you couldn't look into him. It's very Ray Epstein. If you guys know, you've been watching, we know that this is a guy who actually pushed people into the Capitol. We have every bit of evidence for it. He was on the FBI wanted list for January 6th, and then they take him off. And there's no explanation for that. So you start to wonder if there are things put in place in order to cover these bases, check these boxes, in order to keep us pitted against each other. And again, it's like, if you've been a climate change person, and no strike against you, I get it. We all want the climate to be okay. We want our Earth to be okay. So it's one of those things where it's an important issue. If you've never questioned whether that thing was being used against you at all, and then you had this curiosity, I don't think 8 fires popping up in January makes a lot of sense at the same 48-hour period. This will answer that question. So if you guys are confused about this, why would they have somebody out there ready to be arrested and let go, or just have somebody get a shot on the cell phone? If you just get that out there, people go, oh, there you go. Now I can stop asking that question. And all those conspiracy theorists out there with all their DEW talk and all their HARP talk, F them. I'm getting back in the assembly line. I'm going back to work, and climate change. So that's what I see. But again, there's other arrests that have been made. There's other people that are being charged. And that's an ongoing thing, but it's just interesting to see people like this just being let go.